Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today,
eating Logan.
Cannon.
hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we're eating Shogun. We all have chicken yakisoba and shrimp. Let's get started. I have fruit punch.
I have tea.
I have sweet tea too.
Okay.
Okay. Can I take some of your strip juice?
Okay, you can have the shrimp. I don't know sweet tea.
Can I have the shrimp, Shelby?
I don't want the shrimp. You can have the shrimp. Okay. So I'm gonna tell a ghost story. Well, it's a real story that happened to me. So I stayed at this place called the Buckner Mansion, and it's very famous, like old house in New Orleans. They filmed like
Try not to cry.
American Horror Story there, season 3. So you already know it's kind of haunted if they filmed American Horror Story there. And basically, the house was built in like the 1940s or something. I think no, later than like in the 1840s or something like that. Way earlier than that. This was built by slaves.
Oof, all the way.
What?
Edit that out.
You racist. I'm not gonna edit out just because you said that.
So basically, like half the house we couldn't stay in because it was like the slave quarters, and then underneath the house was like also where the slaves were or whatever. So like my first day there, it was like pretty normal, and like nothing like crazy out of the normal happened. And then like the second day, we were like all upstairs, and in the room my parents were staying in, they had like this dresser thing, and it was like really tall, and and like so my mom like fully closed it, and then she was walking away, then like swung wide open, and like when you close it, like you hear it close and like kind of like walking away. And I'm talking, guys.
We're listening.
Doesn't this look like
You're
a
talking
bug
about the
to
door
you?
closing.
Yes.
A bug to you? It's a piece of broccoli. Look at this!
Oh my god.
Look at this bug! I think it's a piece of broccoli.
They put a bug in my food. Let me see.
Doesn't look like it has
Don't eat it.
but it's broccoli.
And it's like broccoli.
It does look.
Okay, continue, Shelbika.
Actually, it was banana.
So then like that like closed like out of nowhere, and we were like okay, it's just like the like drift in like the air or something. We didn't know what it was. Shut up. We didn't know, we were just like whatever. And then my mom was like went to take a shower, and the water was like really cold, and she was like, oh my gosh, the water is I wish the water was hot. And like immediately the water was like boiling hot, and then she,
like, I'm so tired of you people.
and then she like walked out of the bathroom. She was like, this is crazy. And then she's like, my water just turned like really hot. And then when she came back into the bathroom, like the water was cold. I mean, not cold, it was off. And like it wouldn't turn back on and stuff. So that was like kind of crazy. So as like the time went on, we were like still staying in the house, like being crazy people we are. Acting like we were white, but we're not.
Oof, racist. I'm calling out racism on 2018.
Stereotypical.
Judge people by the content of their character, not their color of their skin.
Exactly.
But like I was saying, we were
The
like
main racist word, Logan.
we were like okay, so like all the parents went out, and the only one that stayed back was my dad, because we were with our cousins too, and then like the mayor and all that stuff. So they like all.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
With the mayor?
The mayor of Baltimore, because the Baltimore Ravens were playing.
The mayor of
the mayor of Baltimore.
So the mayor of Baltimore was staying with us.
Yeah, it's me.
Shut up, Logan.
That's funny.
And then this other kid that we met there named Aiden and stuff, and
I know an Aiden. No, multiple Aidens.
me too.
Nobody asked.
Okay. So we were like all upstairs, like in like the all of my cousins and my brother and everything. And so basically, we were like, wow, this is like, I mean, we were all having fun and just laughing and stuff. And then we hear like footsteps downstairs, but there's nobody downstairs because my dad was in the other room. And we were like, this is so crazy and stuff. And so we went downstairs and it was completely dark down there and there was no one down there. So we came back up here and then we heard like people talking downstairs. So at that point we knew like the house was really haunted. Like this house was like actually crazy. I kind of think it was because like we were black and like those were like slaves. They're probably haunting us, like telling us to get the heck out of that house.
Racist once again. They're probably like, if you're black and you stay here, you're stupid.
Get out.
Exactly my point.
I'd stay there. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I don't like paranormal stuff.
But I didn't know this was paranormal until I got there.
It's not known for being haunted.
I never heard of it before then.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea what that was. What the fucking American was. So what's the Super Bowl?
What?
Lingard.
Oh, my boyfriend's texting me. It's disgusting.
Who's your boyfriend?
This isn't bar. It's a high school dude. I'm just kidding. That's my friend Hannah. No, I lied. It's kind of been stopped.
That's why you got so excited.
No, she read something else.
I don't get excited. I
I was watching Girls Trip.
Ew.
The grapefruity.
Okay. Should I tell my breakup story
I'm
now?
not already full.
Your breakup story?
Yep. So you said it was okay.
Sydney just doesn't care.
It sounds juicy, but what else should I talk about if I don't talk about my breakup?
That's fine.
Okay. So, are you done, Shelby?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. So, go subscribe to my channel, #1. So guys,
I filmed her video.
guys, you filmed my video. So, for the past, how long? 2 weeks? For the
30
past 2 weeks, I've been single. I had a man, not anymore, because, you know, we argued for like a couple of times, a lot.
And wait a long periodically time.
We were together for like 8 months. So, you know, we loved each other. I loved him a lot. But what happened was, no, let's start from the beginning. So one day, I was out with my family at the Cheesecake Factory, you know, and
I see my fans for a second. I was like, girl.
So, okay, but, oh wait, let me tell you something else. So literally before we even got together, when he first asked me out, because before he asked me out, we were like best friends. So, before he asked me out, I told him, I always tell everybody, are you sure you want to date me? Because I'm jealous AF. I like a lot of attention. I'm very territorial, you know. I get jealous over anything. I don't like my man texting girls. We don't give them, you know, these big old hugs like we haven't seen them in 3 years. We don't do none of that. So, you know, so then fast forward, I was looking on my Snapchat when I was at Cheesecake Factory out with my family, and I see on his Snapchat he's out with a girl. I'm like, okay. And then, so as soon as I'm like freaking out, I'm like, I was like, that's crazy. Like, what's the heck?
I just like threw my noodle.
And then, so I got home. And like my phone is blowing up, like all my friends, Logan, get your man, Logan, do this, Logan, do that, Logan, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, leave me alone, you bum.
Your stupid friends have too much drama though.
Yeah. And so he called me on the phone, and I was like, hey babe, what's wrong? Because he was mad, he was texting me, I need to get my friends, and I was like, all right. So then I told him, I was like, he told me how he was out with his friends, and then blah, blah, blah.
It's okay, babe. Don't worry. It wasn't me. I don't have you on Snapchat.
And then I was like, well, babe.
Babe.
I was like, yeah. I called him babe. And I was like, well, babe. Why were you out? why did you post the girl on your snap? And then he was like, oh, I mean, that's my friend, she did something funny. And I was like, well, where was your other friend? And apparently he was out with only 2 girls. So I was like, boy, why are you out with only girls? And he was like, those are my friends. I was like, okay, babe. And I told him don't do it again, because, you know, if you wanted to go out with a girl, you have a girlfriend right here. That was my standpoint. I almost choked on my chicken. Okay, so
even the chicken's tired of your story.
So after that, we got into a big argument, and then again we got into an argument about him and going out. Like, we got into a lot of arguments that week. And so I go out with my best friend, we're like chilling at the mall, and then he texts me, we need to talk. And I was like, about what? And he was like, this relationship. I was like, oh, about what? And then, you know, we got home. He was like, I think we've been arguing too much. And I was like, yeah, we have, but you know, most of them are your fault. And like, and he didn't feel the same way. So we just agreed to like break up. But at the same time,
it was
like,
mutual?
Yeah, it was mutual. Logan Goodman will never get broken up with.
Bro, no one will ever dump Logan.
No one will ever dump me. I'm literally fine as hell, but it's okay.
I'm just gonna wait for someone to dump her and be like, oh, I'm
gonna have someone date you just to dump you. I'm gonna have this guy like buddy you up and all this stuff.
Look at these best friends over here.
And make him like the perfect boyfriend.
Yes, I'll make him like the cutest guy ever. Do you wanna date my friend? And then can you dump her? She doesn't think anyone will dump her.
Anyways,
I'm conceited.
So, I'm not conceited, I have a lot of self-love.
Logan is very confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes she's a little cocky.
But so yeah, we were telling each other how we get cut off, and then I told him, I was like, well, I don't want to be with anyone else, you know, I love you. And I did it, like, I really loved him.
I thought you said you didn't love him.
No.
I was like, oh my god.
No, he was honestly like the best boyfriend I've ever had.
I drive this Mercedes.
But like when we broke up, like he told me he loved me and he would always be there for me. And I'm not friends with my exes, but I would definitely be friends with him because he's actually such a good person and I love him so much. But you know, we broke up. Some things aren't meant to be. And I told him, I was like, if you really wanted to stay in this relationship, you would have tried to work it out, and that wasn't the case. So when we broke up, you know, I cried my ass off. I was so sad. Yes, that was like the first. I was really, really sad because I really, really liked him. And I shut up.
What happened to the confidence 5 seconds ago? Now I just feel bad.
I cried for so long, and then my family came and comforted me, my sister. We just talked about how niggas ain't shit, you know, because they aren't. And
watch your profanity. Right.
And then, you know, yeah, but he's a really good guy. He's very sweet to me. I love him with all my heart. Such a good guy. He literally gave me so much. And like, yeah, I overreact sometimes.
How did he gave you?
What? What did he give me?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. I don't know what he gave you.
Like, he was just there for me all the time.
Who?
I thought you meant like gifts.
My ex. No.
What if he watches this video?
He probably will.
I know, if he does.
What if his friends will probably be like, hey, look at Logan talking about you.
Yeah, but if he watches this video, I'm not saying anything bad about him. So I'm just talking about our breakup. But he is a really good guy. He's very sweet. And he was just really sweet to me. But you know, we're gonna move on. People keep saying we're gonna get back together, but we got one shot with me, buddy. And then that's it.
Logan's too fine, dude.
But he is really sweet and I really do feel for him. But
feel for him?
Yeah. But like when we broke up and I was crying, my friends came over and I was so happy there. I have literally the best friends. Here's one of them right here. She came over, and then my
Oh, I
friend,
left my chopsticks.
and then Tori. Who else came over? Amari, right?
Yeah. and
Tori, Shelby, Tori, and Amari. They came over. I love you
I didn't know
guys.
I was invited over.
Yeah, I thought you were with Shelby, but they like came over.
I just decided like I don't want Sydney to come.
No, if you want to come, you anyways.
I thought this was like some unplanned, like
Yeah, it was. I
let's
didn't,
not invite Sydney.
I didn't know they were coming over. They just stopped by.
Yeah.
Nah. What happened?
You showed Diddy in the video of you smoking?
Oh, that's crazy.
I you guys that.
I said, oh, that's crazy.
And no, you remember Jade's house party? Jade and Olivia and Dari's house party? On October? That was the same day that happened. So I came home to that. I came home to that, Noah. I came home to that. I did not want to go home. I came home to that.
4 to 6 days later.
Sorry, anyone who watches this video, because, well,
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it for this video.
Subscribe to my channel.
don't subscribe to your channel.
Check out my video.
I'm gonna have one.
This video was a little rusty because of these things next to me.
Check out my video on my channel.
Check out mine on my channel.
Because I'm in it, and I know you want to see that. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye.